Horton's World Mythology welcomes you. A whispered curse can linger long after the words fade. Ancient rituals, salt at a doorway, a name on parchment, still echo today, hidden in quiet apartments and deep forests. This is a world where belief becomes power and intention shapes reality. Where does myth end and reality begin? To understand spells and curses, we must suspend disbelief and open our minds to unseen possibilities. Witchcraft's history is tangled with fear, belief, and resilience, surviving in secret, dismissed as superstition, yet powerful in ritual and suggestion. As we peel back the layers, we'll explore its ancient roots, dark chapters, and vibrant rebirth, seeking the truth that still evolves today. Our story begins not in a dark forest, but in the sunlit cradles of Mesopotamia, Egypt, and Greece, where magic was woven into daily life. Spells were as real as the rising sun, a practical tool for survival, healing, and protection. Amulets and rituals shielded people from unseen forces, while precise words and offerings sought the gods' favor. Magic was humanity's first attempt to shape reality and speak to the powers that governed fate. If you enjoy this video so far, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Thank you. And now back to the video. In ancient Mesopotamia, curses were feared as real threats, causing illness, ruin, or even death. To fight back, priests used powerful rituals from the Maklu texts, creating effigies and burning them at dawn to destroy evil magic. Curses were also carved into clay tablets and buried with the dead, calling on the gods to punish anyone who disturbed their rest. Here, magic was both shield and sword. In ancient Egypt, spells were the key to surviving the afterlife. The Book of the Dead, a collection of magical texts, guided souls through the perilous underworld, past demons and divine gatekeepers. The most crucial test was the weighing of the heart, where the soul's fate was decided by Osiris and the gods. These spells weren't just prayers, they were tools of cosmic power, meant to help the soul overcome death itself. Meanwhile, in the bustling city-states of ancient Greece, a different, more personal form of magic was being practiced in the shadows. While public religion involved grand temples and communal festivals honoring the Olympian gods, many ordinary people turned to a darker, more secretive magic to settle their personal scores. If someone was wronged in business, love, or a legal dispute, and felt that the official channels of justice had failed them, they could take matters into their own hands. They did this by creating curse tablets, known as katadesmoi, a powerful and direct way to seek vengeance by enlisting the help of the underworld gods. These curses were typically inscribed on thin sheets of lead, a metal considered cold, heavy, and connected to the chthonic deities like Hades and Persephone. The person seeking revenge would scratch their enemy's name onto the lead tablet, along with a detailed description of the misfortune they wished to befall them. They might ask for their rival's tongue to be tied during a court case, for their business to fail, or for their limbs to become twisted and useless. The language was often binding and forceful, using legalistic phrases to make the curse an inescapable contract with the infernal powers. Once the curse was written, the tablet would be folded or rolled up, often pierced with a nail to symbolically fix or bind the victim. The nail added another layer of magical potency, physically pinning the target to the curse. The final step was to deposit the tablet in a place that was believed to have a direct connection to the underworld. The most common locations were the graves of those who had died young or violently, as their restless spirits were thought to be powerful and eager messengers. Other popular spots included wells and sacred springs, which were seen as portals to the subterranean realms where the chthonic gods resided. This practice reveals a fascinating side of Greek society. It shows that alongside the philosophical debates and democratic ideals, there was a potent belief in a darker, more immediate form of justice. These were not spells cast by mythical sorceresses like Circe or Medea. They were cast by everyday people, merchants, athletes, lovers, and litigants. They were everyday people who felt wronged and powerless, reaching for any tool they could find to reclaim control. By burying a curse, they were planting a seed of revenge, trusting that the dark gods below were listening to their whispers and would act on their behalf. As the Roman Empire fell and Christianity rose, the old gods were demonized and magic became feared. Magic, once sacred, was now seen as the devil's work. The church declared war on magic, targeting women, herbalists, midwives, healers, casting them as witches. Fear spread, neighbors turned on each other, and the Dark Ages began. In 1487, the infamous Hammer of Witches was published, igniting a wave of fear and persecution across Europe. Written by Inquisitors Kramer and Sprenger, it became a guidebook for witch hunting, torture, and execution. The book's paranoia fueled the burning times, turning suspicion into deadly trials and countless victims. Once accused of witchcraft, innocence was nearly impossible. The accused, mostly women, were presumed guilty and tortured until they confessed, often to impossible crimes. These confessions, extracted through agony, fueled mass hysteria and led to countless executions, mostly of women. In the eyes of the church and state, these forced confessions were all the proof needed. As the pyres burned, the old ways didn't vanish. They went underground, hidden in whispers and secret symbols. Passed quietly from mother to daughter, the craft survived as folklore, encoded in everyday life. Secret groups risked everything to keep the knowledge alive, blending it with local traditions, waiting for a time to return to the light. The flames of the witch trials faded, but the craft's embers glowed on. In the 20th century, spiritualism and folklore sparked a magical renaissance. Today, witchcraft is vibrant and diverse, woven from ancient threads and modern beliefs, practiced openly as a path of empowerment and self-discovery. Modern witches shape their reality with intention, blending old wisdom with new ways to create positive change. Wicca, popularized by Gerald Gardner in the 1950s, centers on the Wiccan Rede. And it harm none, do what you will. This principle, along with the rule of three, what you send out returns threefold, guides Wiccans to use magic for healing, protection, and growth, not harm. Spellwork is about aligning personal will with nature's cycles, using rituals and symbolic tools to focus intention. The real power lies not in the objects, but in the witch's focused will and sense of responsibility. For Wiccans, magic is co-creation with the divine, rooted in respect for nature and self-mastery. True power is not about controlling others, but mastering oneself and the energy one brings into the world. Hoodoo, or root work, is a folk magic tradition born from the struggles of enslaved Africans in America. Unlike Wicca's harm none ethos, hoodoo is pragmatic, capable of both healing and harm, reflecting the realities of its origins. Spells range from blessings and protection to curses and justice, often using the Bible and ancestral spirits for power. Root workers use herbs, roots, and mojo bags to create tangible change in daily life. Ancestor veneration and earth-based practices are central, making hoodoo a living testament to resilience and empowerment. Hoodoo spells are practical acts of survival and self-determination. Even today, hoodoo remains a dynamic, evolving force for reclaiming power and shaping fate. In the digital age, witchcraft has exploded online. #WitchTok alone has billions of views. Social media connects witches worldwide, breaking down barriers and allowing for eclectic, personalized practices. This visibility empowers many, but also spreads misinformation and trivializes sacred traditions. Spellwork risks becoming a fleeting trend, with ethical consequences often ignored. Still, the online revival sparks genuine interest and community, making the craft more accessible than ever. The challenge is balancing accessibility with respect, depth, and responsibility. Whether ancient or digital, belief and intention remain the true heart of the craft. Magic is evolving with technology. Spells now exist as apps, digital grimoires, and even blockchain contracts. Virtual altars and online rituals unite practitioners globally, creating a new kind of magical community. Digital tools raise questions. Does a virtual candle hold power, or is it all about intent? Algorithms generate sigils, and social media enables synchronized global rituals, amplifying collective energy. The digital age gives magic new forms, but the core remains unchanged. Focused will shapes reality. Spellcraft's future may look futuristic, but its essence is timeless. The human will, empowered by belief, is still the true source of magic. The future may see magic, science, and technology merge. Quantum theory echoes magical principles of intention shaping reality. Virtual reality covens could gather from anywhere, performing immersive rituals in shared digital spaces. AI familiars might generate personalized spells and optimize rituals, but the magic still comes from the practitioner's intent. Technology offers new tools, but cannot replace human emotion, will, and connection. The craft's heart remains the same, even as its methods evolve. A spell powered by AI is empty without human spirit. The future witch wields both ancient wisdom and modern tech, but it's their focused intention that makes magic real. Hollywood's witches, flying broomsticks, lightning bolts, and green faces, are pure fiction. Real witchcraft is subtle, personal, and rooted in focused intention, not flashy effects. Stereotypes were designed to demonize. In reality, witches look like anyone, and use tools as symbols, not sources of power. The true magic lies in ritual's psychological and energetic impact, and in the connection to nature and tradition. Magic works within subtle laws of energy and consciousness, not by breaking physics. The craft's power is in transformation of self, spirit, and life through belief and will. Strip away the myths, and what remains is the enduring, quiet power of the human spirit. The reality of a curse isn't dramatic magic, but a subtle force, often a creeping stream of bad luck or anxiety, shaped by belief. If you believe you're cursed, your mind and body can make it real, turning setbacks into proof of misfortune. In the end, belief is the true engine of magic, good or bad. We have journeyed from the sun-baked temples of the ancient world to the glowing digital realms of the future. We've walked through the shadows of the burning times and witnessed the vibrant rebirth of the craft in the modern age. Our exploration of spells and curses has revealed a story not of fantasy, but of enduring human belief. From the clay tablets of Mesopotamia to the smart contracts of the blockchain, the desire to shape our reality has never faded. It's a fundamental part of the human experience, a testament to our will to find meaning, seek justice, and exert control in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable. The craft has never truly died. The tools may have changed over the millennia. A priest's chanted incantation has become a Wiccan's rhyming couplet. A lead curse tablet has evolved into a viral hex on social media. But the core principle remains untouched, an unbroken thread stretching through the centuries. Magic, in all its forms, is the art of focused intention. It's the channeling of emotion, will, and belief toward a specific outcome. It's a dialogue with the unseen forces of the universe, a practice that demands respect, knowledge, and a deep understanding of consequence. It has survived persecution, ridicule, and the rise of scientific rationalism. The story of spells and curses is the story of human resilience. It's the story of knowledge forced underground, preserved in whispers and folklore, only to re-emerge, stronger and more diverse than before. The wise woman, the root worker, the cyber witch, they're all part of this continuous legacy. They are the keepers of an ancient flame, adapting its light to illuminate the darkness of their own time. The practices have evolved, blended with new cultures and new technologies, but their echo remains. It's the persistent, quiet whisper that tells us there is more to this world than what we can see with our eyes. This endurance proves that the craft is not merely a collection of superstitions from a bygone era. It's a living, breathing, spiritual path that continues to offer power and meaning to countless people around the globe. It speaks to a deep-seated human need to connect with the mysteries of existence, to feel a sense of agency over our own lives, and to believe that our will can make a tangible difference. The form may change, but the function remains the same. The craft is an echo of our oldest hopes and fears, a sound that will likely never fall completely silent. Do spells and curses work? The answer depends on what you choose to believe. Belief is the essential ingredient. Without it, a spell is just empty words. It's the spark that transforms ritual into power, whether you see magic as psychology or a cosmic force. In the end, belief shapes reality. It's the engine of change. We stand at the end of our journey, but the story of the craft is far from over. It continues to unfold every day, in quiet rituals behind closed doors and in viral videos seen by millions. From the most ancient temples to the most modern digital screens, the practice has proven itself to be one of humanity's most enduring traditions. It has shape-shifted and adapted, surviving every attempt to destroy it. It remains a path for those who seek knowledge in the shadows, who listen for the whispers on the wind, and who dare to believe that they are the masters of their own destiny. The craft endures because the human spirit endures. The world of spells and curses is a mirror. It reflects our deepest fears of the unknown and our most profound hopes for empowerment. It holds the darkness of the curse, the desire for revenge, the fear of unseen enemies, and the reality of psychological warfare. But it also holds the light of the spell, the hope for healing, the longing for love, and the unshakable belief in a better future. It's a world of duality, of creation and destruction, where the intention of the caster is everything. The magic itself is neutral. It's the human heart that gives it its color, for good or for ill. What you take away from this story is now up to you. Perhaps you see it as a fascinating history of human superstition, a testament to the power of the mind over matter. Or perhaps something deeper has been stirred within you, a flicker of recognition, a sense that there is more to this world than you have been told. Maybe you feel the pull of this ancient current, the call to explore your own power and your own connection to the vast, mysterious universe that surrounds us. The path of the witch is a path of constant learning, of questioning everything, especially what seems most certain. If this journey through the mystical world of spells and curses has sparked a curiosity inside you, do not let that flame die out. Do not simply vanish like smoke into the night. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and drop a comment below sharing the most mysterious spell you have ever heard of, or perhaps one you have even cast yourself. The shadows are always listening, filled with stories yet to be told. The only remaining question is, are you?